Expos are amazing global events that bring minds together with great thoughts and innovation. And with what Riyadh's doing right now, it's a really perfect time for an event like that to happen in Riyadh.
Riyadh City, one of the fastest growing capitals in the world and a thriving metropolis. Part of the country's 2030 Vision Master Plan for the transformation of it includes a bid backed by the Royal Commission for Riyadh City to host the World Expo 2030 with a budget of €7.2 billion. World Expos are global events that aim to find solutions to challenges to humanity and create a dynamic space to activate change.
We are expecting when we build Expo that everybody will participate. We are talking about people either from construction point of view or from a content point of view, from design point of view, from every aspect, that people from all, from China, from Korea, from Italy, from England, from Africa, everybody will participate. And this is for the world. And also the kingdom already announced that they will help every country, that they will have their pavilion there. So we want this to be unprecedented expo. All the people will participate and they will show their value, their tradition, their everything, and share it with others.
The capital of Saudi Arabia is home to over 7.5 million residents, over 40% of whom are expats who are witnessing big changes in the infrastructure of the kingdom, from business to the arts to education. Down House is Riyadh's first British international school for girls and has a pledge to motivate and inspire.
It was really important to me when we opened up here in Riyadh to bring the best of the British curriculum, because we know that that is a world-class way of teaching, but also to make sure that we really took on board the culture of the country that we're in. And so, as well as British teachers teaching to a really high level in our curriculum, we also offer a full curriculum of Arabic language, Islamic studies and social studies. And that is Ministry of Education approved here. It's really important to our families, no matter how much they want Saudi Arabia to be part of the global stage, that their culture is recognised and that the Arabic language stays alive. And that's really important for us too, whether that is our Saudi families or whether it is the enormous number of families that are moving here from across the world for the many work opportunities that are available here.
Riyadh's art and cultural scene is booming. Riyadh Season is one of the world's largest winter entertainment events, covering art, music, theatre, food and sport. In addition, Middle East Soundstorm is the biggest musical event in the Middle East, attracting over 200 international and national artists. Andrew Lloyd Webber's award-winning theatre production, The Phantom of the Opera, has recently opened in Riyadh, much to the delight of theatre fans.
It's very important not just for the kingdom, but I think for the international kind of touring world, that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is now on the map as far as a place to come and perform whatever your show is. You could be on the way to Asia, be on the way to Europe. This is a perfect stopping point for anybody looking to extend a tour, and we've been able to take advantage of that with shows like Phantom of the Opera.
Winning the Expo bid is seen as being an integral part to the continued transformation of this regional hub for creative arts.
I've been lucky enough to be involved on the kind of periphery with a number of expos over the last 20 or 30 years, and each time you see these fantastic developments in cities, and I think if Riyadh is able to stage the Expo in 2030, we'll see exactly the same here. We'll see many, many more people with the opportunity to come and visit the city, and we'll see many, many more artists and productions and local productions start to develop as a result of that.
Lee Starks is a boxer and trainer from New Jersey in the US. Based in Riyadh, he gives credit to the city for providing an optimum environment for professional sporting stars.
I also train fighters in Cameroon, Bangkok, and in Dubai. Here, there's no distractions for the athletes, so the athletes can actually physically train and have mental preparation better here. Also, with the heat, they have great training running up and down in the hills and that kind of thing. So it helps their stamina. It helps their progress as an athlete much better.
The Riyadh bid focuses on a main theme, the era of change together for a foresighted tomorrow. It will include one pavilion for each country that takes part under the One Nation, One Pavilion commitment. The Collaborative Change Corner C3 will be an area dedicated to driving innovation and youth, supporting the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurial ecosystem in Saudi is part of everything. You can have every aspect of that cycle by even finding investors, finding the right partners, getting into the business, solving the problems. Everything can be done here. And now, with the new leadership, is the biggest support for the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Saudi Arabia.
The Zero Carbon Initiative of Saudi Expo 2030 takes centre stage of the bid and ambitiously aims to achieve carbon neutrality and reduce carbon emissions. It's also developing sustainable transport infrastructure, promoting a circular economy model and fostering energy-efficient buildings. The planned expo site covers an area of 6 million square metres and expects to attract 40 million site visits. It will be a 5-minute drive from the capital's airport and will be connected by the city's new metro system.
The metro, we have 6 lines going to be completed, and it's almost 170 kilometers in length. And it's maybe the only project being done at that size, 170 at one time. And that will link the airport with the expo location, with the city, with the downtown, with all important places in the city.
In addition to a series of new sustainable developments that are being constructed at an unprecedented pace will be King Salman Park, an urban development in the heart of the city where 70% of the project represents green space. The park's developers believe that Expo 2030 Riyadh will showcase opportunity within the Saudi ecosystem.
It's going to bring immense awareness and understanding of the opportunity that exists here within Riyadh and beyond. As I say, there's a lot of people who are just exploring at this point in time. There's many people probably who have misperceptions about what Saudi Arabia is like, what opportunity it represents. And if we're able to bring the World Expo here in 2030, all eyes will be upon Riyadh, and it'll be a great opportunity to introduce this market to people who don't know enough about it yet, but then we'll find great opportunity to come in and join us.
As competition heats up between Riyadh and the other 2 bidding cities, Rome and Busan, Saudi hopes their international campaign has proven Riyadh is ready to welcome the world.